Hey guys, welcome. My name's Erin Akey, and I am really excited that you're watching this video. That means that you have joined Plexus. It means that a friend really cares about you, cares about your health, and wants to help you to both get yourself as healthy as you can be and also help you do that in a way in which you get your products for free by telling other people how they make you feel. So it's really important that we get you started on the right path from day one. Plexus is very, very different from anything else out there. Contrary to some misconception, nowadays, since we're coming up on our 10th anniversary next year, a lot of people realize that we're not a diet company. We're not one of those weight loss fads. We're not going to tell you that you can take something that's going to make you feel like you're on speed and lose 20 pounds in a month and keep it off. We're not going to tell you that you can wrap away your fat. We're not going to tell you that there is any kind of magic pill or potion out there. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how Plexus, who is absolutely on the forefront and on the cutting edge of gut health and learning about the human microbiome and specifically the gut microbiome, and how we take that knowledge and that science, and we've developed some products that are going to address your health issues and get you healthy from the inside out. We're not a magic pill. We're not a miracle cure. We're good natural supplements that the body needs, but doesn't quite make enough of anymore because of several factors. You have our environment. You have the way our soil is nowadays. If you look at an apple that you got 50 years ago, it's got about 10% of the iron that it had back then. If you eat an apple today, even if it's organic. We understand that our products are all completely natural, no artificial sweeteners, no junk in them. These are the top quality, top of the line health products and health supplements that you can find. That's why this company is experiencing this incredible explosion of growth. We are a debt-free company that is backed by Morgan Stanley, and we offer something that no one else has. So I've got a PowerPoint that I'm going to share with you and walk you through getting started on Plexus. So stand by and we will get that pulled up for you. Uh-oh, where did it go? Let's see. All right, so we want to share my desktop. All right, beautiful. So let me start the slideshow and we'll get started. So Plexus operates on a theory that is very important when you're talking about gut health and the human microbiome. And that theory that I want all of you to remember is that your gut is like a garden. It's a garden of life that we have to take care of so that it flourishes. But when you don't take care of it, that's when you can have your health compromised and start to have lots of problems. So it's important that just like a garden at your house, that your gut garden, that you weed it, you seed it, you feed it, and you protect it. So we're going to show you how our products help you do that very thing. This is the full line of Plexus products, but I'm here to tell you that nobody needs to use all of these. There are plenty of options for everyone, but certain products will be right for certain people. The Triplex, the Vital Biome, and the X Factor, I recommend that by month 3, every single human is on those products. But a lot of these other products will be on a case-by-case basis, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. So I joined Plexus, now what? Your friend has talked to you, someone that loves you, cares about you, has convinced you to join Plexus as a wholesale member to get these products at the very cheapest price and to also have the ability to earn rebates back on your own purchases and share with friends and possibly get your products for free. They've also given you this option because they realize that you've made that commitment and you understand that this is not an overnight miracle cure. You've committed to your friend that you're going to give us at least 60 to 90 days being faithful on the Triplex and whatever support products you need to achieve your desired results. This is the best decision you have ever made in your life. I'm here to tell you that since I took that plunge, I have never been the same. My lab results have never been the same. My energy levels have never been the same, even while battling chronic autoimmune disease and several surgeries, horrible infections that I picked up in the hospital. It's just been a life changer for my whole family. So what do, right? The very first thing that you do is you tell the world. Don't wait until you have some crazy story. We're not a weight loss company. We're not one of those companies that expects you to put up a before and after picture with your weight loss to attract your friends. We're not about that. Weight loss is only about 25% of what we're about. Because here's the thing. I can go on any diet in the world. I can lose 50 pounds in 3 months on one of these crazy fad diets. I can dehydrate my body with saran wrap, and when I have a drink of water, boom, it comes right back on, but I did lose those inches for a little while. I can take another company's, some of the crazy things out there that are just so inferior and filled with chemicals and filled with substances that are not good for our bodies long term and filled with artificial sweeteners, and I can lose any amount of weight that you want to lose. But here's what makes Plexus different. After you lose that weight, let's talk in 5 years and tell me if you were able to keep that weight off. Tell me if your lab work is amazing. Tell me if we were able to help your lipid levels, hormone levels, blood pressure levels, blood sugar levels. Were you able to come off of any prescription medications? What is your quality of life like? Are you having better energy? Are you feeling like you're stronger? Are you sleeping better? What about your moods, anxiety, depression? How are those things? 1 in 4 adult Americans takes a medication for depression or anxiety. Guys, that's scary to me. So Plexus addresses the gut, which is where the majority of these things start. So the minute you sign up for Plexus, you need to get on Facebook or text your 5 best friends and say, okay, guys, I'm getting healthy. I took the plunge. I'm going to try these products out. I'll let you know what I think in a couple of weeks. We're confident with you doing that. Why? Because we know you're going to love them. Plexus offers a 60-day money-back guarantee, but we have a less than a 1% return rate, and we do over $50 million a month. So I'm here to tell you that if these products didn't work, none of that would be happening, and we wouldn't be backed by a company like Morgan Stanley. So the minute you sign up for Plexus, tell the world. Get on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, put up a picture of a bag of Slim and say, I did it, I took the plunge, I'm ready to get healthy. Who wants to do this with me so we can have fun and be accountability partners? I guarantee you, your friends love you. They will support you. And 2 or 3 of your friends are bound to send you a message and say, okay, girl, or okay, guy, I'm in. Let's do this. Now, the next most important thing is that you stay in that 3-way chat with your sponsor, and likely their sponsor is in that chat as well. The day your products arrive, you want to go back to that chat and your sponsor will set up your regimen. This is very critical. Don't just read what's on the labels. The FDA requires us to put certain things on the labels before the products go out. But there are different regimens that we have found. The 400,000 people who use these products every day, many doctors, nurses, dietitians, holistic coaches, people who know supplements, there's a certain regimen that tends to work best. And then you kind of tweak from there if your body's a little different or your medical issues are a little different. So don't just go rogue on us. Go back to that chat with your sponsor and let's get you set on the right regimen for your goals and your needs. Some people join Plexus for weight loss. Some people need to gain weight in a healthy way. Some people have autoimmune diseases and they just want some relief from the pain. Some people have terrible tummy and gut problems. There's just so many different reasons and so many health issues that we address. Be sure that you let your sponsor set you on the right path based on your goals. So where do we start? The triplex. It doesn't matter what conditions I just mentioned, if those apply to you or not, every human on the planet should be on the triplex. 2 things I want to remind you. This is all about gut health first. If you're looking for weight loss, getting the gut healthy with these 3 products, that will create the optimal environment for weight loss. It's going to help get the bacteria in your tummy and in the right balance. It's going to get rid of all those harmful microbes that you don't want that make it hard for you to lose weight. And don't let some of these names fool you. That product does say slim, and it does help with weight loss, but you have to remember that this product was originally created to help diabetics keep their blood sugar levels regulated and give us energy and replenish some of the vitamins and things that we need in our body. So it is not just for weight loss. That's a happy side effect of a happy, healthy gut. So you're going to take that ProBio 5 at bedtime. You're going to take that magnesium supplement in the morning, your BioCleanse. And that's another one. Don't let the name fool you. It says cleanse, but it's not like a cleanse that you think of that has you running to the potty all day. It's a regulator. If you go too much, you have IBS and Crohn's and problems like that, it's going to slow you down. If you don't go enough and you tend to be a little constipated or backed up, it's going to make you go more. It's a regulator, just like the Slim is a regulator. People I know that are diabetic and their blood sugar is way up here, it brings it down. People like me who are the opposite, and I tend to have blood sugar crashes, it keeps it up and keeps it from crashing. So you're going to start with the triplex, and it's okay to add maybe 1 or 2 things with your triplex, but I don't recommend adding a lot. You don't want to just throw a whole bunch of supplements at your body. And for many people, they can do that triplex, the Vital Biome, and then maybe the X Factor, and that's all you're going to need the rest of your life to achieve your goals. You're not necessarily going to need 10 or 11 things. So start with the triplex, and then I would add in, the next things I would add would be Vital Biome. I'm telling you, Vital Biome is clinically proven to help with stress and anxiety and moodiness, and it really is a true chill pill. It's going to reduce the levels of the stress hormones and keep those stabilized. It's going to promote relaxation. When you take this in the morning with your triplex, you're going to sleep better at night. It is an amazing product. I've never been on any kind of medication for depression, anxiety. I don't have those kinds of issues, but we're all human. We all have bad days. We all have days where we're flustered, where we're stressed out. And I'm telling you, since I've been on my Vital Biome, it's really hard to make me angry. So that is a product that if you can afford to add it at that initial order with your triplex, please do. If you can't, that's no big deal. We'll add that on your second order. So don't start with a lot. If you need weight loss really bad and you struggle with carbs and sugar, it's okay to add that block as well as the Vital Biome in that very first order. In fact, if money is not an issue and people can afford those other 2 products with their welcome pack, to me, the perfect starting ramp-off point for weight loss is going to be the triplex, Vital Biome, and the carb blocker. So once you have been on that triplex for a couple of weeks and we're getting that gut balanced and healthy, then your sponsor will help you pick a support product as needed. Now, the thing to remember with Plexus is consistency. This is why it is very critical that the day you sign up, you set up a convenience order. That convenience order is going to ensure that you are not missing a day on these products. However, you never have to have a convenience order come out. You're going to order your products, they're going to come in. Your sponsor's going to follow up with you at week 1, at week 2, and then they're going to follow up at week 3 and walk you through creating that next order. And they're going to make sure that you're replenishing the Slim and ProBio that you're going to run out of every month. And then your BioCleanse will probably last 2 months. So you would want to reorder Slim, ProBio, Vital Biome. And then maybe if you need Block or if you need one of the energy products like Edge or Accelerator, you'll add that in then. So let's say they can't get in touch with you and you forget to order, that convenience order needs to be set up so that A, your account is active and you know you're not going to miss out on any rebates or anything that are coming back to you. And also so that if you do forget to order, that order goes through. Now, please remember, Plexus does not make you commit to any certain number of orders. Set your convenience order up. If you've already joined and it's not set up, message your sponsor, let them help you get it set up. And if at any time you, for some reason, have a crazy medical problem and you have to stop the products because you're going to the hospital or whatever, they'll help you turn it off. You log in, hit delete, and it's gone until you're ready to set it back up. However, don't not turn one on because You get rebates back on all of your own purchases, and you never want to have a chance of you missing an order and not getting money that's coming to you. Or what if a friend signs up under you? You don't get paid for any of that unless you've done that $100 in PV for the month. So keep that convenience order on, but as long as you go in and manually order with your sponsor every month or on your own, order that 100 PV, that order is never going to come out. So be sure you're being consistent. If you're not running out of at least Slim and ProBio at the end of every month, then please don't expect results on these products, because that means you're not being consistent. The Akkermansia producing XOS prebiotic in the Slim, it is so fantastic, but you have to remember, if you miss just 2 days on the Slim, your gut flora is going to go back to where it was before you got on the product. So this is why it's critical not to miss days. And cost should never be a factor. I am here to tell you that nobody ever has to worry about paying for their Plexus products. So many people in the world want them and need them that every day we help people share with a couple of friends and bring them on board to try it and get their products paid for. Super easy. That's what most of us who are at the top ranks of the company, we didn't intend to have a business like this. I never intended to have a 6-figure income from Plexus. I just wanted to lose some weight and feel better. But when people started asking Ben and I what we were doing, I said, well, this is what I'm using. You want to try some? You can get it wholesale through me. But here's what you have to do. If you really want results, you got to commit to this many products. You got to give me 60 to 90 days. You have to work with our nutritionist, Erin, and let us help you. We're all going to work together to help you hit your goals. So I never want to have someone say, oh, I just couldn't order this month because money was a problem. Don't ever let that happen. Start from the minute you join, thinking and making a list of people who you know need this blessing. We all know people that are dealing with weight issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, autoimmune issues, fibromyalgia, brittle bones, issues with things like RA, MS, terrible arthritis. There are so many things, IBS, Crohn's, gluten intolerances, celiac disease, so many things, depression, anxiety, menopause. Our X Factor Plus added to the triplex is insane for helping menopause symptoms. So you never have to worry about paying for Plexus. The day you join, start making a list of people you really think could use this blessing so that when the time is right, you can tell them a little bit about what you're doing and see if they want to do it with you. All right, do you have to change your eating habits? Yes. Here is the key. Now remember, they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over that you've always done and expecting different results. That won't happen. If you're in a place where you're not happy with your weight or you're not happy with your health, then you can't keep eating the way you were eating. How drastically your eating habits have to change depend on your goals. If you're a person that has 50 or more pounds to lose, you're really going to have to cut the sugar and carbs to a greater degree than a person who's basically at a healthy weight or trying to gain weight and who is just looking for some gut health, some improved pain issues and things like that. So this is why letting your sponsor know what prescriptions you take, what your health goals are, that's going to help us set you on the right plan. In the big team page, in our big team page, Erin and Ben's Journey to Jewel team page, you will see meal plans. Get with your sponsor. They can help you find. Everyone needs to cut back on the sugar and the carbohydrates. Those are the things that feed the bad cells, feed disease, cause us to gain weight. We do not gain weight by eating butter and the things that we think. We gain weight by eating sugar and flour and bread and pasta. Now, I'm not saying go out and slather butter on your food every day. Don't do that. You don't want to go crazy with the fat, but you do need some fat. You need fat for lots of reasons. But what you don't need is the sugar and the excess starches. So if you can start right away cutting out the sugar-sweetened beverages, Plexus is going to make you really not want soda. If you're being consistent, you're just going to lose your taste for soda. We all do. We don't know why. I can't tell you the scientific reasoning, but it's going to happen. I'm about 99% sure it'll happen to you. So if you start cutting out your sugar-sweetened beverages, you do not need to be drinking apple juice, orange juice, grapefruit juice. All of that is just pure sugar. Every 4 grams of carbohydrate that you consume converts to a teaspoon of sugar in your body. The World Health Organization tells us that we don't want more than about 6 teaspoons a day for women and about 8 for men. And that's the high end. If you need to lose weight, you got to go even lower than that. So get with your sponsor or myself, and we'll help you get set up on a really good eating plan. But you want to stay away from the cookies and the sweets and the processed food and the fast food and the McDonald's and all of that stuff. Now, here's another thing. You've got to remember that I don't believe in diets. I'm a nutritionist. I'm a certified holistic health coach. I'm a kids nutrition specialist. I do not believe in diets. They do not work long term. What I do believe in is teaching you some healthy eating habits that you can use long term. So I'm not saying you're never in your life going to have another bite of sugar. I don't believe in extremes. What I'm saying is once every 6 months at the kid's birthday party is a little bit different than once every week. So be very careful when you talk about moderation, because moderation for someone that has excess weight to lose or is diabetic versus moderation for someone who's at a healthy weight are very different things. The more you cut the sugar and the carbohydrates, the better your results will be. Sugar feeds inflammation in the body. So if you have arthritis and pain issues, back issues, joint issues, every time you eat a bite of sugar, you're feeding that inflammation and making it worse. And you're acting against the good work of the products. So remember that. Now, you've been on your products for a week. Your sponsor should reach out to you and see how you're doing and see what kind of tweaks we need to make to your regimen. They're going to see what you're feeling. And if they don't reach out to you, you reach out to them. And if you can't reach your sponsor, come reach out to me. I want everyone to feel like they're being supported on this journey. And we've got some amazing leaders on this team who are there to help you. And I'm here to help them in any way I can. So let's have that week 1 check-in. Let's look at what you're eating. Let's look at how you're feeling. Let's see if you're having any detox. And if we need to, we can change your regimen. From the day you start the product, start making a list and keep track of what you're noticing. You know, I had a girl tell me yesterday, oh my gosh, I usually drink like 8 Cokes a day. Today I drank 1. That is huge. Write that down. You were able to pass up the cookies in the break room? Write it down. Any positive things you're feeling, write that down. That is creating your story, because your story could bless a countless number of people. If your best friend comes to you and says, okay, girl, you're looking good. I can tell you're feeling good. What's going on? You want to be able to say to her more than just, oh, I'm taking this stuff from Plexus. You don't need to know all the details about the products and the ingredients, but what you do need to be able to do is tell her in a personal way what it's doing for you. Oh my gosh, Susie, let me tell you, I only had 1 Coke the other day, and you know I drink 8 a day, girl. And let me tell you, my stomach is not bloated. I'm not having to run to the potty all day. Whatever it's doing for you, keep track of that. Create your story. Start trying to find your first 3 people that you can pay this blessing forward to. There's a name for that. When you add your first 3 people who sign up to try Plexus with you wholesale and they buy a welcome pack, you now rank up to what we call silver. Silver comes with a $100 one-time bonus. And you're going to get $25 for each welcome pack if they buy the smaller $99 one. But if those 3 people each buy the larger $200 one, you're going to get $50. So you're going to make anywhere from $175 to $250 just for finding 3 friends to try this with you. And there are some months where Plexus does incentives. So check and see with your sponsor if there's one going on where that amount is even more. That is the key to getting your next order paid for. And it's, guys, this is not like any other MLM where having a business means buying inventory, doing online parties, doing parties at people's houses, touching people's money, packing up orders. No. Plexus is relational. We are not sales driven. We are relationship driven. And when people in your life that you have a relationship with hear from you why you love these products, they're going to want them. What made you try them? When you tell people what they did for you, they're going to want to try them as well. And you're going to start getting your products for free very easily. Now, week 2. This is when you're going to check in again with your sponsor. If you've not added that vital biome, you really want to add it at week 2. Excuse me. This is also when you're going to talk about maybe adding a support product, like if you really need weight loss, block. If you really have a little bit of an ADHD thing going on and you need focus and concentration and energy, you're going to add edge. Your sponsor will go over the different support products with you. You're going to work on tweaking those eating habits a little more, and you're going to continue trying to find your first 3 friends to try Plexus with you to help you get yours free. Week 3, this is the most critical check-in of all. We've got to touch base again with your sponsor and let them walk you through reordering. It is very critical that you manually reorder your products when you only have about a week's worth left to give time for shipping, because you don't want to have to go a day without the products. And once you walk through and reorder with your sponsor, it completely negates that convenience order, and so you're not going to get an auto ship. I've been doing this almost 4 years. I've never once gotten an auto ship because I go in and I manually order what I need on week 3 every month. So at this point too, you've probably got a few of your friends who decided to try Plexus, and now they're feeling really good. So now your sponsor is going to help them get their products free. And that's how this network of health and this incredible health and happiness company grows. That's how we bless so many people every single day. And it's an amazing thing. It is so much fun. But the key is to remember, you have to be consistent, you have to use the products, and you've got to be bold and not be afraid to tell people what you love about them. Because here's the thing, clearly you were suffering from something, and that's why you tried these products. If the person who shared with you had not shared with you, would you still be suffering? So you don't want to keep that from someone else. And in the beginning, because I had the radio show and the anti-obesity tour, and I was very well known in the weight loss surgery community as a speaker and talking to people about food addiction, I was like this timid little, oh my gosh, I can't talk about this. People will think it's a diet pill. They're going to flame me. They're going to think I've sold out. They're going to think I'm crazy, because I didn't understand what Plexus was. I just wanted to get healthy. And I quickly realized that I would be selfish if I kept it to myself, knowing how good I felt. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm trying to help you feel better. And when people understand that, they want to try what you have. So week 3 is that critical point where you and your sponsor can talk about what your goal is. What are you looking to accomplish now in month 2? You've probably, if weight loss was your goal, you've probably started to drop some pounds and inches. If better energy, better sleep was your goal, you're probably seeing some improvements there. So now let's take it to the next level. Let's just keep getting healthier and healthier and healthier. And we're all here to help you do that. And I realize some people are so busy, they still have full-time jobs. Guys, I do this full-time. If you ever can't find your sponsor or you need something and they're busy, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm absolutely here to help you. And that's something important to remember. We are all here to help. We're all a family. We mean it when we talk about one Plexus. We really are all one Plexus. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Go to my big team page, Erin and Ben's Journey to Jewel page. And when you have a product question, when you have any kind of question at all, ask. There's almost 1,000 people in that page. Many of them have been doing Plexus for years, and someone will be available to get your question answered. I promise you. Be sure that you also go through and do our Silver in 7 training that takes you through the Rank Up Roadmap in the back office. Ask your sponsor to set you up on that Rank Up Roadmap and to help you go through that training. And you can do it in 7 days, but if you're busy, do it in 2 weeks, do it in 3, it doesn't matter. But we have so much wonderful corporate information and training back there, wonderful information on the products. We really want to help you start this journey and get the most out of it. So don't be afraid to use us. We are not like any other network marketing company out there where you're on my team and this one's on my team and we don't talk and we're competitive. No, we are all one Plexus, one family. At the end of the month, We are the only company that has a profit sharing system where our paycheck is dependent upon everyone using Plexus, all 400,000 people. So we are all here to help each other be successful, hit our goals, and feel better. That is our main goal. Yes, we want you to get your products paid for. We want you to have that income because that's a huge blessing. And for many families, an extra, even if you just don't do much and do a little bit and get an extra $400 or $500 a month, for many families, that's the difference between a bill being paid or not. So while that's critical and we love seeing people have the financial blessing, our main priority is for you to get healthy. That is what we are about. We are the health and happiness company, and we want you to get healthy. So don't be afraid to reach out when you need something. We're all here to help you. Now that we've kind of walked you through that first month and how it's going to look, I want you to really start remembering the 3 most important things. Number 1, being consistent, never missing a day on your products. Set up reminders on your phone, whatever you have to do to be consistent. Number 2, making sure that if they don't reach out to you, that you reach out to your sponsor for that week 1, 2, and 3 check-in. And if you can't reach them, by all means, come reach out to me and I'll help you. And 3, that you make those notes. Write down what these products are doing for you. Write down how you feel, because you just never know when the day is going to come when someone you care about is suffering from the same thing and they really need to hear what this has done for you. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you for being on this team. We are just so excited to have you, and I cannot wait personally to hear about your results. And if we have not met, find me on Facebook, send me a friend request, message me. I want to hear about your results as you go along. And I just want you to know that you've got 400,000 people all here to support you and help you achieve your goals. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys soon.